is, it's that time of year already again. It's almost Christmas, so it's time to get a little bit more festive. Oh, that's better. Yes, so today we are feeling all Christmassy. We've decorated the van. We've got tinsel and more tinsel and a little bit more tinsel. And we've also got the smallest, cutest Christmas tree in the world.
We're currently at a secret location. Well, it's not that secret because there's probably about 10 or so other van dwellers here, but it's secret from the rest of the world. We're on the Costa del Sol, not far from Marbella, and we found this proper cool hippie hangout. It's just off the main road that literally goes all the way up the coast through all these built up areas. We've just turned off there and there's like a hidden little eucalyptus forest about 50 metres from the beach, loads of little sections, so you've got your own little park up, and it's beautiful, so peaceful. Beach down there with sand dunes looking down the coast to the mountains, really nice. Who'd have thought you'd find somewhere like this on the busy Costa del Sol?
So as it's right near Christmas, we've decided to have a little challenge today and do a full, well not a full, a kind of Christmas lunch in the van. Well actually we've got our outside gas stove, and as it's such lovely mild weather here in southern Spain, we're actually going to cook it outside. So we're going to try and do like kind of roasties, roast potatoes and some different vegetables, and then I'm going to attempt to make a festive vegan meatloaf, and we've got some gravy, so we're going to do like a Christmas dinner. Let's see how it goes, because as you know we don't have an oven in this van, so we've only got the 2 hobs and of course the trusty Ridge Monkey. Never done a meatloaf in the Ridge Monkey before, so I am quite excited, a little bit nervous to see how this Christmas dinner is going to turn out.
Yeah, as Sarah said, it's been really mild. It's so nice in southern Spain in the winter. It's like 20 degrees. We've been on the beach, literally on the beach. Some of us more active than others. It's just really nice to be able to be in the van with the door open and cook outside, and just be, you know, not in all your clothes, not in layers and layers upon layers and layers.
So as it's Christmas, we're having a little couple of cheeky beers. Yeah, it's so nice to be able to just relax and chill out. Like, we did so much driving and travelling over the last 6 months or more, all the way up to Scandinavia, and we couldn't really just be like, we don't have to do anything today, you know, because it was constant. We just had to keep moving to be able to get all the way up there and all the way back down here. So to just be able to now relax in a spot like this for 3 or 4 days, or even a week if we want to, and that's kind of what it's going to be like over the winter period for us. We can just sort of chill out and hang around down here right up until the weather starts to get nice enough before we can obviously explore and head up north again.
Because of this new law, we can only have 6 months outside of Andalusia, we recently found out. It means that for 6 months of the year we're rushing around the rest of Europe, and then for 6 months of the year we can just chill out and enjoy ourselves in Spain and Andalusia. So it's really nice to just, yeah, to just take it easy and not have to go anywhere.
But of course, that doesn't mean that we're not going to go anywhere, so don't worry about that. There is so many awesome places that we want to explore down here in the south, Portugal, Spain, possibly even Morocco, over the winter months. So it's all very exciting.
Charlie, you're right there with Mummy waving
do you know
the knife around.
I'm just thinking how relaxed the boys are as well. You know, when you can just leave the door open, Charlie especially, he proper relaxes because he can just sort of look out and enjoy the nature or whatnot, but proper relax in the van as well. I mean, they're zonked out, they've been on the beach and all sorts, but obviously up north where it has been colder, we haven't really been able to do this for quite some time. It's been quite a few months where we can just leave the door open all day and just enjoy these milder climates. And we're actually parked in the shade as well, under these beautiful trees, and it's still okay, just about to sort of be like this.
People have said before about the weather and how don't let the grey weather or bad weather affect your mood. But when you live in a small van, the smaller the van you live in, the more time you spend outside, and our van is pretty small really, so we spend a lot of time outside. So when it has been grey on this trip, you know, you're just trapped in the van and you are going to get a bit of cabin fever.
And let's face it, Nick and I do like to have a little bit of a moan about the weather sometimes.
It's freezing and it's grey.
The weather is so miserable.
Can't trust the weather at all. Cold, wet, it's ridiculous.
Basically, it is very grey today. Really, really miserable out there. It's so windy and cold. Absolutely blinking freezing now, as far as I'm concerned.
Horrible, horrible, horrible out there.
Driving rain.
Pretty much it's been raining.
5 days solid rain. We've been so miserable.
We were just bickering, arguing.
Sunshine! Looking good, actually. Quite impressed with this, how it looks in the pan. Don't know how it's going to taste, but we'll see. So basically, it's been a bit of a long process. Too bad. We've kind of been snacking and drinking and having a bit of fun in the van whilst waiting for it to cook. Because we've only got one ridge monkey, you kind of have to do it in stages. So we did the little roast potatoes, boiled them a bit first, then did them in the ridge monkey, then I've removed them to this pan whilst we do the pumpkin, roasted pumpkin in the ridge monkey. Then they stay warm under this grill. Luckily we've got like a little grill thing on this outside cooking stove. And then the best part of all is...
Wow, look at that.
Tiny bit burnt there, but not too bad. Mushroom and lentil festive meatloaf with cranberries. The cranberries are obviously what makes it festive. Herbs, lots of herbs.
Cuddly toy,
Cuddly
trip to
toy.
Paris.
Some
blender.
breadcrumbs. Oh, there's loads of things gone in there. Yeah, so what we're going to do is, because we've been snacking, we're not quite hungry enough yet. So we're going to head down the beach for sunset, and then we're going to enjoy this a little bit later on in an hour or so. Just warm it all up with some extra vegetables and gravy, and I think it's going to be a delicious little ridge monkey stroke van life Christmas dinner. Now dinner. Before it was supposed to be lunch.
So beautiful beach, quite quiet, but there wasn't much of a sunset. But still really nice to be down here.
It's kind of quite wild, the sea crashing in, the sea looks wild. You've got these really kind of nice rickety Sharangitas that are closed this time of year. But it's a pretty nice long stretch of beach. And although there wasn't much of a sunset, definitely a nice little wander down here for the boys especially, because obviously they always love the beach, don't they? And for us to try and work up an appetite for that Christmas dinner back at the van. sorry about the low light situation in the van. We are really hoping that Santa Claus brings us a low light camera so we can do more filming in the evening. In the meantime, it's kind of like putting a spotlight on our faces and have every single light on in the van.
Check it out.
But back to Christmas dinner. Yes, there we go. That's how our meatloaf in the Ridge Monkey has ended up. It's held together pretty well. It smells delicious, and I think that's quite good for a little Christmas dinner.
I am very happy with this. Look at that, that meatloaf looks proper. Nice roast potatoes, roast pumpkin and broccolini with a few little orange carrots for decoration. Loving it.
And there's loads of seconds. This is the first time we've had like a kind of roast meal like this, isn't it? Roast potatoes and gone all out kind of in the van ever, isn't it? I think so.
I think so, yeah.
I think so, yeah. So
God bless the Ridge Monkey.
I'm going to have to quickly try it before we say our goodbyes. Oh, it's very nice, very festive with those cranberries. I'm quite happy. I'm very happy.
Hold on, hold on. The most important moment is the chief taster.
So Nick is tucking in over there. What do you think?
It's not going to last long. I've been smelling this cooking out there all day. Delicious. So festive as well. And in the Ridge Monkey, well and truly stuffed.
We are so full of. It's proper like Christmas, isn't it? You know, you just end up eating too much and then you just full. And now, also, just like Christmas in a house, there's loads of washing up.
Every dish and plate we own needs washing
was
up.
used, as it is when you do like a roasty type dinner. We could have the same again tomorrow if you want.
Just like Christmas, leftover.
It's really good. It works really well, and the Ridge Monkey is just so great, as we've said before. This was fantastic. I'll put a list of the things that I put into this on the screen now if I haven't done already. But yeah, quite simple really, isn't it? I mean, it's just a case of putting everything into a big bowl, mixing it all around and then shoving it in the Ridge Monkey on a really low power. And I mean, pretty happy. And obviously it goes well with, I think you have to have the little roast potatoes.
Yeah, you have to have your roasties, you have to have the red gravy.
And definitely the gravy. Roasties and gravy, and then whatever vegetables. That pumpkin was nice, wasn't it?
Pumpkin, yeah, it's like an alternative to parsnip, and then the walnuts and cranberry in the
thing. Yeah. So really, really happy. So
starting to feel a lot like Christmas now.
It totally is. But anyway, the boys are fast asleep.
They've eaten too much as well and passed out.
Wish you all a fabulous Christmas.
Drink too much. No, don't drink too much. Eat too much.
Drink a little bit. And we will see you in the new year.
Probably before actually knowing us.
Probably before. We'll
probably
can't
see help
you in a few
ourselves.
Days.
So yeah, see you in the next video before New Year. Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and hit that like button below.
If you haven't subscribed to our channel, then please do, and keep the comments coming because we absolutely love to hear from you.
And we'll see you in the next video.